Welcome back on board the Disney Wonder, where today's adventure brings us to the beautiful Ensenada, Mexico port, where we will explore the vicinities of this infamous port that many choose to skip. Once back on board, we will explore the ship, what it has to offer, not long before tonight's dinner at Animators Palate, the last rotational dining to experience on board the Disney Wonder. So come along on our last full day on this cruise adventure. Breakfast at Cabana on Disney Cruise Line is a buffet-style experience offering a wide variety of fresh and delicious options. Guests can enjoy hot items like scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, waffles, and freshly made omelets. There are also baked goods such as a croissant and cinnamon rolls, along with lighter options like cereal, yogurt, and fresh fruit. For a savory taste, cold cuts and cheese are also available. The beverage selection includes coffee, teas, and juice. The atmosphere is casual and family-friendly with kid-friendly options and accommodation for dietary needs. The buffet is replenished regularly, and the friendly staffs ensure a stress-free dining experience. There may also be themed dishes or regional specialty depending on the cruise. With its diverse spread, stunning ocean views, and relaxed setting, breakfast at Cabana is our favorite way to start the day on Disney Cruise Line. Remember, this is a 3-night cruise, and today I ran into the elusive Mickey Churro waffles.
Alright, good morning. We're having the breakfast at Cabana's, and they have the famous elusive Mickey Churro waffle, which I haven't tried because I never run into them, and it's not something that I really want to try, but I'm going to try it now. I figure it's loaded with sugar and cinnamon, so we'll see how it tastes like, and if it's something I will get again and crave forever whenever I cruise. But that's my plate right now. Alright, catch you on the view. Okay, I tried the famous Mickey Churro waffles, and they are worth the hype. I don't know how to explain it. It's between a cross of French toast and churros because they have that crispiness, but it is worth the hype. So I'm gonna down the second one and potentially get a third one. I don't even know if I'm gonna touch the rest of my breakfast because I kind of want to dig into those. But it's 7:18 right now, and we're getting ready to dock over at the port of Ensenada, Mexico. So we'll see what the day brings. Normally, we get up for just a few minutes out in Ensenada, and then we come back in. So we'll see what happens today. And there's our pilot boat is here. They're gonna get ready to escort us in. So basically, just to explain it like the basic way it works, they bring over, someone gets on board that little ship and they get really close in to our ship. The person comes in from that little and hops on the big ship, like through a ladder, very, very scary. And then they will help us guide in. The pilot takes over and guides in the ship in, while the captain kind of oversees, I guess. But that's a very basic way I can explain it. But yeah, there goes our pilot boat. And the Ensenada port is pretty much like a cargo place. You'll see it if you haven't seen it before. All right, I'm gonna dig in my breakfast. I'm still on it. I'm getting through it. Oh, breakfast was really good. I'm heading over to deck 10 to kind of take a look at the port of Ensenada. Oh, it's cold out here. It is really cold. Whew, whew, whew. I'm not wearing the sweatpants. I should have worn sweatpants, and yeah, I'm not. But let me show you how it's looking right now. Whew. So it looks like it's going to be a very nice, beautiful, clear sky kind of a day. I think the high is going to be 68, if not 69. Whew, but it's cold. And as I mentioned, Ensenada Port is an actual working cargo port. So you see all the cargo containers being loaded and offloaded here. You'd be surprised how fast they work on them. They're currently working on it right now as we speak, lifting out, yep, they're lifting out some of those trailer containers and then put it on the ship. It would be wishful thinking, but if you have probably seen my older videos, out port right there. That building used to be ideal because you don't have to go into town to go get souvenirs and get anything you wanted. They had like a little drugstore, all the art, like Mexican art or craft, and was in there, and you didn't really have to go anywhere else. But now it all has changed since the pandemic. I say that every time I come here when I do a video of Ensenada. I just wish it was back. And then that big pole that you see right there, that would be where they will have, I think it's either there's 3 largest Mexican flag in the whole state of Mexico, and one of them is right here in Ensenada. It should be up there. It would be nice if it was, but who knows if they'll raise it while we're here at port. Today is Sunday. Yeah, today's Sunday. And there's also like seals. You might see some seals around or making a little noise. They're kind of like little spots swimming over there. You can kind of see in and out them puffing their head, but you'll hear a couple of seals here and there. Welcome to Ensenada, set foot in Mexico. Woohoo! There's the beautiful Disney Wonder. And again, this port is quite unique. It's just security checkpoint. There is no vendors. There is nothing luring you to buying anything. But yeah. We made it to Ensenada with Disney Wonder, and also the sign for Ensenada. So if you get off from here, you just walk. It is completely safe. A lot of people think that, oh no, it's dangerous, but if you were to walk that way, there's a little gated area, and that's where you actually pass the little, what I call safe zone. But right now you're literally, you can take a picture, and I'm gonna show you where I'm standing this camera at. So they have literally a spot for your cameras, and you can just place your camera right here and take a picture either like that or like that, whichever way you like to. But yeah, this is a fun spot right here in the port of Ensenada. Yes, Disney Wonder. Here's the back of the ship. Okay, so we are walking what is known as Malecon. There's certain areas that have signs and you can take pictures. There will be quite of the locals that will offer to take the picture for you, and they will, kind of pressure you into paying for it. But if you're able to manage to get one of the cruise line guests to help you with taking a picture or do a selfie, you can do so. But look at the beautiful picture here of the Disney Wonder. I never docked on this side of the port the many times I've come here. And this is the first, so I'm excited because it's such a better view and closer of a walk over here to the Malecon. And there is an activity today. So in this area right here, it's actually like a splash pad, like a water fountain.
And it turns on at a certain time. I'm not sure what time it turns on, but yeah, you can get wet here. It is cold though. Here's another Ensenada sign if you want a ticket, and it does have the Disney Wonder in the background like I mentioned. Alright, so I did ask one of the kiosk girl, and they said that they have this setup done Friday to Sunday. So if you do plan on getting out, at least it is in a safe area. You don't have to get out of, into town if you were feeling a little hesitant. They have private security here walking around. But what I found a little funny is the fact that the Rica's Pizza, delicious pizzas, if you translate that, it's literally Little Caesars being reserved, and I think they're actually cutting even into smaller pieces and selling it right here at the Rica's Pizzas. I thought it was hilarious. He's literally taking it from the Little Caesars, and yeah, I just thought it was funny. And just in case you're wondering about safety, they do have these private security that are roaming around. They call vigilancia, which is, keeping guard or, keeping a lookout. So yeah. So again, if you plan to come here to Ensenada, I do encourage you to get off the ship and explore the little area and then, Malecon or whatever you want to call this, like a boardwalk. Just walk and explore. Don't knock it until you try it, because it's really fun. And you get really pretty pictures like I'm seeing right here. You have Disney Wonder. Okay, I'm gonna give you a quick look at our stateroom, room number 6118, and it is already lived in. This is our last full day here, so most of our stuff is already settled. So this is the first, is a bathroom. There are split bathroom. This is the toilet area. They have amenities already provided for you down there, and hand soap, towels, and a nice rack area to put in your belongings. They have an old school, if you want to see, they do have like an old school blow dryer, but we don't use it. There's one provided to you as well. Then they have the bathtub. This particular bathroom does have a bathtub on it, good water pressure, and they do have lotion. By the way, hi you guys. They have lotion, and then your formerly known H2O, now branded for Disney Sea Marine, shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. It's included. A towel rack inside your shower, and they do have the clothes hanging in case you want to dry any of your belongings that might have gotten soaked. And again, they have the branded towels, really pretty with the logo. They do have storage, also closet and a safe. Sorry, it's all lived in. It sleeps in 4 guests, and they have the rail for the bunk bed that comes down. It's all set up during nighttime when they set it up for you. Lots of coat hangers, a lot of storage area. You can store your luggage not only here, but also under your bed. You can hang your jacket right here as you come in. Again, it's a sad day. They have already given us our gratuities and the luggage tags to leave. So sad. More storage drawers all here. By the way, this is only half of the items that were given to us during our pixie dusting. So that's that. Continuing on, we have a nice
comfortable bedding, pillows. Plugs are so iffy, they're so loose. I don't know, in my opinion, they need to replace that part and they need to add and modernize it. But beautiful lampshade. Let me turn it on so you can see with all the cruise ships. They need to add more because they're adding more to the fleet. And again, more storage on here. And this one, that was last night. They gave us this one, a bear. And look how cute. It reminded me of the Alaska bears. You know, they're so cute. Look at it. They should sell this as a towel animal. They didn't give us Dove. They gave us Whitaker chocolate. I haven't tried it. My husband did. He said it's good. And they have the curtains in case you would like to open it and have some privacy, so you can close it because that turns into a bed, the sofa, and also the bunk bed comes from the top. The stateroom host will set it up for you. But yeah. All right, continuing on. They do have a phone here in case you like to make any calls for any assistance. A little table, the little ottoman or whatever you like to call it. There is a fridge, not a freezer, but it keeps things cool in case you need to keep anything cool throughout the day. More storage here, more storage there, and a nice counter space for you to get ready. Again, this is me. And then we do have a balcony. If I have the name of the stateroom, I'll let you know. Stateroom with veranda. A lot of people get a little concerned about the door not being safe. It is pretty safe. There are two ways to lock it. It has the safety, as you can see the instructions. Put it down and it's like locked, so it's locked right now. And there's also this security. You move it to the side and it will lock it so they can't open it. It's a safety, it's like a backup. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it for you. And then you pull it, very heavy door. And you have a nice space to sit down and enjoy either your breakfast or your port days. Today we are in Ensenada, so it is warm right now. Oh, there's my sister. You see her? She's waving at me. Anyways. And there you go. This is the Port of Ensenada. So again, this is a stateroom and it's pretty spacious for us. You can have a nice breakfast, lunch, or dinner here because they have room service. Room service is included with your stay here. But yeah, this is our room. It is quite comfortable. And it fits 4 of us in here. We had originally booked a room that fits 5 guests with a Murphy bed, but we switched it up and downgraded to this one, and it's comfortable enough. This is the Oceaneers Club, and it's open for open house, so let's go ahead and check out all the fun. The best thing about these is the little, oh, I have to put both of my hands, but I can't. There you go. Oh, there you go. It washes your hands without the need of scrubbing. I already washed my hands. This is my second time. It's so cool. They should have this in every single bathroom. Okay, so we're at the kids club and they obviously have this fun little things, every little room. It is so fun. Kids can come and play, but it's open house, so adults are allowed to come in. We have fun activities. Okay. Which is perfect time to kind of take a look at all the stuff before the kids get enrolled. And they have an Andy's room, and I think you've seen me go down the slide before. You go up, you can slide down. You got Mr. Potato Head here. And these ceilings are like set up to the height of kids, so they feel taller. I feel really tall being in here. Honestly, the tallest place I ever feel like. This was in here the last time we came. This is like a very kid-friendly, like little ones. I like this. It's pretty cute. Oh, you got all the theme park and the cruises like go around it. Oh, you can sell the ship. Why do I feel like this looks totally different than what it was before?
You betcha! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Which way should we go?
Mine.
If you're a Marbles fan, they have a section here. And they have little restrooms, and obviously they don't have sinks. They actually have a modern way of washing your hands with the little bristles that spin around for you. And they have the paper towels. Just check out how cute the theming of the bathroom stalls. And there's more restrooms over that way. Perfect. Thank you so much. Alright, so I got the truffle pasta. These are the most delicious, coveted ones. We're at Animators Palate. I totally forgot to say that. Is it good? Cheers! Good? Ham is good. Oh, it has a kick to it.
It does. That's why I didn't give him any.
He was like...
I don't remember having a kick to it, but it does have a kick to it at the end. But it's still my favorite good soup. Okay, I have a pasta bolognese with French spaghetti with garlic sauce. And I'm full. And I still have to get through dessert. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But getting ready to dig in. I feel like I'm tapping out. This soup too much, and I want to try dessert. I am. I feel bad. I don't want to waste food.
Put it on my plate.
Put it on your plate? And I'm not gonna try the bread. It was a frittata bread, right?
There's frittata bread?
Frittata?
I don't see it.
No, the one that we had earlier. Yeah, I had that. That was my mistake, eating one bread, and it just expanded. Very good. Here the room slowly starts transforming, and you'll see it behind me. See how there's colors? So even the waiter staff has their shirts with like plain sketches, and then eventually at some point it transforms into color. The room will transform in color, and even their clothes I think also changes into color. Anyways, I'm gonna try to down this and hopefully get to dessert. So I'm currently doing the surveys. If you have sailed Disney Cruise Line, they used to give you a little pamphlet the day of the night before debarkation. Now they give you a QR code where you can actually scan and do the survey. But I'm so full, and I actually got my sundae, cookies and cream sundae, and I'm so full. Wish me luck eating this. Alright, the room is slowly changing. Don't mind the little one.
Like, oh man.
Did he?
Looking out the window for 18 years, dreaming about what it might feel like when those lights rise in the sky.
saddest one. They're having a silent disco party here. You pick up your headphones. Some are in green, some of them are in red, and it's just different kind of a music play. All right. It is 6 o'clock or so, and we are just barely coming into here in San Diego. I'm talking very low just in case anyone's sleeping. I'm pretty sure everyone is sleeping, although we have to be up early because breakfast is served, I think, at 7. I can't even remember. And then we have to be out of our cabin at a set time. But yeah, overall, it was really good. Weather was really nice, except when we left, as you saw, when we left here, San Diego, it was very overcast and it started raining. But other than that, our weather has been very nice and no complaint. I think the best weather was in Catalina Island, where it just seems to be, picture perfect weather. But yeah, even the airport seems to have good, clear weather right now. So I hope if you like this little series of, vlogs, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe and turn your bell notifications on. And I'll be bringing you now to the park, because the park is where my home is at. Pretty much, that's where I vlog the most and go online. But overall, and then a huge thank you to everyone that participated on the pixie dusting. I was loaded with pixie dust items. By the way, so I'm holding this because I have the mic on here so I don't lose it since I'm in the balcony. But yeah, I signed up for the pixie dust, so I pixie dusted some staterooms, and equally I got like a lot of items, like 10 times the amount of items. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, we got a lot of items. Well, that's it for me now. I'll try to show you the chaos of Debarkation Day, because it's always chaotic, but also the customs seems to be a lot easier, the process. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna go back inside. It's a little cold. These are guests that are trying to do the express walk-off, and they don't want to have the breakfast. They just basically want to be out with their own luggage. You get to do that. It's an option to do. So as soon as they get the okay to disembark, you have guests doing the express walk-off, leaving the ship. And if you're capable of doing that, that's totally fine. Especially if you're like a last-minute packer and happen to be watching the shows last minute, doing last minute shopping. This is ideal. If you have a plane to catch or somewhere else to be quickly, you have more control over your time versus waiting for your luggage tag to be called, which ours is Tinkerbell. So we shall see as soon as we can get out of the ship. Unfortunately, today is the last sad day.
Required to provide a proof of citizenship for inspection by Customs and Border Protection.
So they just called another group, which is also indicated in the monitors in case you're unable to listen or hear the announcements clearly. They have a monitor with the luggage that are designated. At this time, they're doing Chippendale and Ariel. And don't be deceived that this is just a line right here. The line actually wraps around the Azure, that area, and it snakes around. But the best thing to do is just to wait either on deck 4 or deck 5 where there's some seats available. And you can just chill and you still hear the announcement, or you can get a visual of what group they're boarding at this time. Look how Mickey, Daisy already.
This announcement is to inform you that the Disney Wonder is now cleared by local customs and border protection for those guests with luggage and counterfeit characters that are yellow with Chippendale, white with Ariel, tan with Pluto, gray with Daisy, or purple with Mickey. You are kindly invited to disembark the ship at this time via the gateway located on deck 3 of this ship. Please have your Hidden World card out and ready to be swiped off the ship.